Good morning. I should say welcome back as well, or afternoon or evening, depending when you're watching us. David Lang is with us today, and he is a trustee with the South Orange County College District. And 50th anniversary, I was telling David yesterday, if you tuned into the show, we aired the 50th anniversary video, and it's amazing. What amazed me is that there are some folks who are on that video who have been there from the very start or pretty close to the very start, right?
No, you're absolutely right, Ken.
Yeah.
It's just it's an amazing milestone for us. We have been celebrating the 50th birthday, if you will, for Saddleback College and the district. There's just so many people that have been instrumental in getting us to where we are today. Yeah. And one of the things that's nice is that we were able to make this video that apparently you presented yesterday. Yes. And is on the district's website. And I had a chance to participate in that.
Yes,
along
you did.
with a number of others. And it was a lot of fun to do it. And it was a lot of fun to just acknowledge all of the history from those early days until now. And so it was great fun, and it's a great celebration with our students and faculty and everybody associated with the college and all of the community.
Yeah, you know what was the kind of funniest part of the video? Marcia Milchiker was on there, and she mentioned how they put the original portables up, and they put them in the wrong location. And they had to cart them like up a hill a little bit. And of course, everything was sheep fields or something back then, right?
Right.
And some of those portables are still in use. At least that's what she said on the video.
They are. Hopefully that won't last too much longer, but you make use of what you have.
Yeah, and we're going to get into your slides here, and one of the things we're going to talk about as we get to it is some of the improvements and changes that are going to be coming along the way, right?
We've got a lot happening in our district, we really do. But one of the things I certainly did want to start out with was, and I would be remiss in my duties if I didn't reach out to our seniors here in the community and talk about the community education programs, the Emeritus Institute, and the fact that we've started a brand new semester now. We've got some great classes, and it's not too late to take advantage of those. So there are, I think we've listed the websites that people can go to, and they can contact the instructor to still get into those classes that they're interested in, and I really encourage folks to do that.
Yeah, they're wonderful classes, and in fact, I was contacted by Dan Perdale, who oversees that, and I think probably in a week to 2 weeks, we'll have us start getting the emeritus instructors back on as guests. We'll set that up again.
Oh, terrific.
Yeah, so we usually have maybe once a month or something, but it's been a couple months, but
we've just got some marvelous people, as you know,
yeah,
that teach at the district, and please take advantage of us.
Yeah, definitely. Now, here the next slide talks about that video. And this is one of the things that came along, went online in 2017, both at Saddleback College, the wonderful Sciences Building, and at IVC, the Liberal Arts Building.
Yes, it was. We always like to celebrate our groundbreakings. These were two buildings that recently came online that we're very excited about. The Science Building is just absolutely spectacular.
It is. Yeah.
And people really should, if they can, get on campus to take a look at what's happening there. It's just a wonderful resource for us. And same thing at IVC. We've got some robust construction plans in progress. These are two products of that. We've got more to come, and you'll hear about some of those in our discussion later on as well.
Yeah, a lot is happening. Here's a couple more as far as ATEP goes, the Advanced Technology and Education part.
Yes, so let me talk about ATEP for just a minute. This has been a project that has been going on since I first started on the board some 21 years ago. There have been a lot of frustrations along the way, but a lot of good progress, and particularly of late. And we've finally gotten to the point now where we're going to have our first permanent building at ATEP. which is going to be one of Irvine Valley College's buildings, and it's going to house their career technical education programs. It's a building that's under construction now. It's scheduled to be completed in January of 2018. Which is obviously right around the corner, but we are on time. And at the same time, we've got all kinds of, utility, roadways, other infrastructure that's happening on that site development. There is just a lot happening at ATEP, and we're very excited about that.
Let me ask you, I know we've talked about this before, where ATEP is located is at the former Tustin Marine Helicopter Base. And obviously, it is very close to the IVC campus versus Saddleback. So does that mean that what's going to be built there will be part of the IVC curriculum? Is it a shared campus house or separate campus
Great
on its own?
question, Ken. It is a separate campus. IVC technically, I guess, has some jurisdictional ties to it, perhaps you would think more than Saddleback, but it will be very much shared instruction there. So the first permanent building that we're seeing is an IVC building that will be career technical education, but the next permanent building will be a Saddleback building, and that will be for health sciences. So we're looking at some very exciting programs there in terms of joint programming with some of the state colleges and universities, where we could do 2x2 type of education and similar types of things. So it will clearly be a shared campus that will incorporate programs from both Irvine Valley College as well as Saddleback College.
And obviously, I should say, I would assume that maybe you are signed up at Saddleback as your college. Can you still walk into the IVC building over there and take a course? Or how will that work? Is it eventually going to be, well, these courses are available to anyone at either campus?
And that's really been true. If you're a student in our district, you can certainly take courses at either campus, and all of that will count towards your degree. So the same will be true for ATEP.
Okay. It's just, this one's called the IVC, under IVC.
Yes, that's true.
Moving on, this is something that I've heard about for about a year now, and this is the proposed new football stadium at Saddleback.
It's really not proposed anymore.
It's not, okay.
We will be building a football stadium, and that is our next big infrastructure project at Saddleback College. And you can just imagine the kind of excitement that's involved with that. It's going to create new ways to connect with the community. It's going to include an 8,000-seat stadium, a 9-lane track, 2 new football practice fields, new soccer field, new throwing park. It'll have other features like an elevated press box for media coverage, state-of-the-art scoreboard and sound system. It will allow us to hold events that we couldn't hold with the facilities that we had before. It'll allow us to engage other educational partners in the community, and open the campus up to other groups that can be accommodated by this new facility. It's a wonderful project. The community is very much excited and behind this project, and we're all excited about it as well.
That's fantastic, because I think it's really going to be a great benefit. I had mentioned I think it was Marcia Milchiker, of course, a while back when she was on, that it's probably February, we saw the Globetrotters at the campus there. And my first thought was, it was a lot of fun, was like, this gymnasium looks like it's from another era. And I said, I hope they redo that, because they still have wooden seats inside.
They do, and we actually hold our commencements in that facility as well. Right now. Right now, I'm not aware of a project that will address that need right now, but I think that's probably
that's got to be close to 50 years old.
I would expect that maybe on the drawing board sometime in the future.
All right, college foundations. Tell us about that.
Let me give a shout out to both of the college foundations. Obviously, we have one at both Irvine Valley College at IVC as well as Saddleback College. They have done an absolutely amazing job this year. They've reported more than $2 million in fundraising, an all-time record. So there's a lot of momentum going with respect to the foundations. Obviously, some of these new larger infrastructure projects don't hurt that momentum at all, because it will create some, I think, naming opportunities and other things and other ways to engage the community that will help the foundations. But I think one of the obviously biggest, or probably the biggest benefit that the foundations provide is scholarships for students that are attending our colleges. I know I myself have scholarship funds at both Irvine Valley College and Saddleback College that provide schacholarships to students that are going. And I'm, mine are, that's just one small part of it, but we are really benefiting students that are attending our colleges, and it's a great way for people out in the community to become connected to our colleges as well. So think about perhaps some sort of a memorial that you might have by setting up a scholarship that will benefit a student.
Yeah, that would be great. Oh, there you are. Look at, we just had you up there.
Okay.
And here, live. IVC, the Master Chorale Kaleidoscope, coming up about a month from now.
There are several events that we wanted to highlight in our presentation today, and one is the Master Chorale program called Kaleidoscope. They're going to perform a variety of music from different composers from around the world. And IVC's got a wonderful music department. They have put on some tremendous productions. Please come out and join us and enjoy the presentation. So that's for IVC.
And that's free. And then Saddleback.
Yeah, we've also got an exciting program at Saddleback as well called Reflections from the Ocean Classic, a classical keyboard series. And there we are featuring pianist Allison Edwards, who leads the nationally recognized piano pedagogy program at Cal State Fullerton. Allison is a soloist and chamber musician. She's been featured in many concert performances throughout the world with many famous orchestras. She's just an incredibly talented artist. Please join us and come out and see her.
Yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. So that's September 17th at McKinney Theater, and it's only $10 for that. I mean, you can't go wrong.
No.
Exactly. Coming up, speaking of McKinney, it's not too long from now that you'll be looking at all the holiday things, the Feast of Lights, and all the great production that is done at Saddleback and IVC.
True. McKinney Theater is just a wonderful resource, and I hope that members of the community will come out and watch some of the productions at from Saddleback College. You will be surprised at the level of talent that you'll see and experience at that theater.
Yeah, it's very nice. We had fun last year. We saw the Feast of Lights, and then we also went to the Nutcracker presentation. I think it was, I don't know who put that on, but they were using the McKinney Theater. And what was kind of neat, a friend of my daughter's was in that presentation, so that
fantastic.
was fun.
So personal connection.
Yeah, personal connection, but it was still done at McKinney. I think it was done by the Laguna Ballet or something, but it's a wonderful theater, and I know they have the smaller black box that they do things in as well. So
yeah,
really cool.
It allows you to experience something up close and personal in a little smaller setting, and it's a great experience.
Yeah, it is. I want to thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me, Ken.
Wonderful stuff coming to the South Orange County Community College District, and remember, the wonderful emeritus programs
and I do want to
take advantage.
And I just do also want to say in closing that I thank the members of this community for all the wonderful support that you've provided to our district in both of our colleges, and obviously during our 50-year celebration. We very much appreciate all that support.
All right, well, we appreciate you coming on, and all the trustees.
Thanks.
Well, good to see you, David.
Same
Take
here.
care. We'll be right back.